former presidential aspirant, Adamu Gaba has said that cattle have more economic value than the entire oil and gas reserve in southern Nigeria. Cattle have more economic value than the entire oil and gas reserve we have in Nigeria. Our major stakeholders in the north must admit cows as business opportunities, not just culture, and invest heavily to bring cow to currency, to reality. Cows alone can solve all northern problems, he said. Cattle valuable than oil and gas, says Adamu Gaba. Very correct. This Salah period, many people bought cow at the rate of 800,000 to 1 million naira, which is equivalent to 2,000 to $3,000 per cow, while crude oil is only $60, which is equivalent to 23,000 per barrel. Technically, one cow worth more than 50 barrels of crude oil. Very correct. Adamu Gaba, this Salah period, yes, this one is still saying the same thing. I'm sorry, but every time I remember that this guy was a presidential aspirant that tried to run as president of this country, I burst into a wave of uncontrollable laughter. Cultural education is a disease. If you want to eat your flesh alive, tell all the northern governors to ignore the revenues from oil and gas for 4 months in a row. They can't even pay salary with the little allocations from crude oil. Imagine what would happen without the oil. These are reactions of people concerning the statements made by Adamu Gaba that oil is more lucrative. That's fine. That's what we are talking about. So that there will be peace. So that you will not start going to people's farm and be doing what's and be making life uncomfortable for them. If you have other people who have, that is what makes life sweet and better, good and fine. And that's it. And I've said it. There's no place, there's no tribe that does not have a one or two things that can make them grow. But because of greed, laziness, and wickedness, you don't want to you are even being wicked to yourself because you don't even know what you've got. Unfortunately, what you are looking at that you think that is where money is coming from might not even be. You might even have a lot of things at your disposal that will bring you money, but because of laziness and greed and wickedness, because you want to make other people feel worse. There is nobody that does not have potential unless you don't want to harness into that or look inward and be thorough and be intentional about it. So if cow can bring money and is more lucrative than oil, good and fine, congratulations. That is the kind of diversification we've been talking about. Good and fine. There's no need for anybody to argue with them. If that is what it feels. I think, okay, Okorocha, maybe it was Okorocha too that was talking about a cow is more, it's a lucrative business. Good and fine. Let everybody harness it. Before the coming of oil, people have been living. Cocoa was one of the major source of income in those days in the western southwest as at then. So does it mean that cocoa is not still in vogue now, or chocolate? Because at the end of the day, they use cocoa for many things. Why is it that we are not looking in that direction again? Everybody goes to Abuja to go and collect allocation of from Kudo, yet they are not still satisfied. What are they bringing to the table, all the governors? Nothing. It has made them to be lazy. So if he's saying that this and that cow is more lucrative, good and fine, then face it head on. Face it correctly. Mr. Garuba, all this propaganda cannot make you popular. But one thing is certain, if not because of oil money, I am sure you could have been a Amajiri carrying plates begging for food. Indeed, he's actually trying to gain relevance. Gaba, never mind. Soon, I mean very soon, you will beg Igbos to stay with you in this cursed country. But no way we move. Terrorism and banditry are the most lucrative business for an average Muslim, not just cow rearing. For an average northerners, not Muslim, we have good Muslims who are not terrorists. Of course, yes. No be lie, my Yoruba Muslim friends and neighbors are too good compared to those ones from the north. How many times have governors gone to Abuja to share revenue from cattle? Why can't people say the truth for once? The north has been a parasite on this nation. Let them go and harness it. Since he's now opening their eyes, if he says it and if that is the truth, let their governors, let their leaders focus on cattle rearing business. They've been doing it for decades. Of course, why is it that they have not even made it? That is another big question. Oh, like somebody said, oh, during this Salah, they bought a one car for 800,000, 1 million naira. Among who? How many people bought it? Well, like I said, good and fine. Congratulations to them if that is what is going to bring them money. If the rest people, of course, is it that now that he now recognizes that all along what they have been doing with the cow money, they've been making money? Is that what he's saying? I don't know. But it will be better so that you guys will just allow other people to do their own thing. Nobody comes to you. Other tribes do not come to you to make life uncomfortable for you. But it is you people making life uncomfortable for yourselves, and you still come to other people to shorten their ration. I think the Fulanis or the Ameyetiala, they have told their people to start coming back to the north. Gambiji has said it, that let them come. All of them are just playing to the gallery. They have land. So why you not making use of your massive land, and you feel that you have to shorten other people's ration? So yes, then let's go on derivation. Keep your income from cows, then we keep our ass on oil, period. The dare not, some say the dare not, the northerners are more liable to pick a gun when hungry. See guy, aboki is aboki. Cattle valuable than oil. Half education is a terrible disease. Bad energy, abeg, stay far away. Kindergarten economic novice with functional brain. Child, he will cry if he sees these comments. You are very correct, sir. That is why we are saying you people should go and form your own country so that you can enjoy these cow resources alone and let the South be to chop meat now by force. Granted, but soon he will understand that if he doesn't require any special key to breed cows, he will face stiff competition sooner than later. Government approved idiots. And more so, who are the people who buy the cow? Who are the people, the cow that you are talking about? Is it not the southerners that buy the cow? If you take the statistics, where do you really get the market for the cows? But whichever way, and like I've said, if that is what is going to be giving you money, then tell your leaders and let them see to it. Let us know what they have been getting, the revenue coming from cow all this while. Let them focus on that. Let them focus on that. Nobody should come and be pleading or trying to persuade anybody. No wonder he always reasoned like that. I can now understand the level of his thoughts process. Adamu Onto. It's so appalling, but it is not his fault. The media gave him a voice. This can be a true statement from this man. I see it as a comedy from him. But if he actually made the statement, then it is unfortunate. He actually said it. He's very myopic.